Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Good morning. It's another episode of Tie 2 for Sports. We're gonna be in a little rush today. I was trying to switch computers. I got a new computer. I heard people talking about the sound quality, video quality. I'm working on it, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it going this morning. So that's what's been taking me so long and yesterday. But with the NFL picks, and make sure you donate to the Cash App is right here on the screen. I got Dallas plus 10.5. I got the Lions minus 2.5, Chiefs minus 7.5. I got the Vikings minus 2.5, Dolphins minus 2.5. Got the BUCS minus 6 or minus 6.5. Let's go Seahawks money line. I skipped a couple of games. You saw I didn't do the Houston and Tennessee. It's a rivalry. There's a lot of injuries with Houston. Same thing. I really kind of don't trust this 49er game, so I'm gonna go 49ers plus 7.5 against Green Bay. But I'm gonna go over the spread with the Eagles. I like the Eagles to win by a whole touchdown against the Rams, so minus 6.5. So those are those NFL picks. I'm gonna let you guys lock those in for a second, and I'll pull up some more stuff because I'm doing this live. I'm usually fully prepared, but like I said, I was having a little issue, trying to upgrade, as time go on. Like I promised you guys, the show is going to get better and better. So I'm actually doing live the NBA as I talk to you guys. So it's going to be on the screen in a second. So they got Boston minus 8 against the Timberwolves. I'm going to go Boston minus 5. So that'll be on the screen in a second. Then we got the Pacers. We got the Pacers minus 11.5. I'm going to go under that. I'll go Pacers minus 7. We got the Heat minus 3.5. I don't know the score. I'll just money line Heat, and that's gonna be my NBA for the day. That's gonna be my NBA. So here goes the NBA picks. I'm not gonna go too deep into the NBA because you can't really trust people in the NBA because you got low management. You got to go with reliable franchises like the Heat, like Boston. Even if they lose, they give maximum effort every night and every day on the court, and that's very important to me personally. Now I'm gonna go over men's college basketball. I will be working in the ladies, but like I said, this is a rush show, so you getting these picks live because I'm doing them kind of unorthodox today. Okay, we got St. John's against Georgia minus 6. I'm gonna go minus 5 just to be careful. But I did like St. John's. They got the big win the other night in the ranked matchup, so St. John's is showing out. Then what's another good college basketball game? These are gonna pop up on the screen in a second. I'm doing them as I'm saying them. Okay, we got the U. We got the University of Miami. They're going to Virginia Commonwealth. It's Miami plus 3. I'm gonna take the Canes. I don't care what Virginia Commonwealth got going. I actually went to high school with a guy at Pace High School before I transferred that played basketball at Virginia Commonwealth. So I'm gonna go Miami money line, which that's plus 125. I like Miami to get the upset on the road, the Miami Hurricanes, that is, in basketball. Now we have Rutgers and Kennesaw State. Rutgers minus 11.5. I would like Rutgers minus 10 on the road. So we're gonna go. Nope. I guess I'm playing the same. Rutgers minus 8. Right, yeah, Rutgers minus 8 on the road. So we're gonna go Rutgers minus 8. South Florida basketball, they've been rejuvenated. They're going against Wright State. It's minus 3. So we're gonna take USF minus 2. Because sometimes they play games. So that's why I always want to be safe with these lines. Okay, Villanova at Maryland. Villanova at Maryland. They have Maryland minus 6. I'm gonna go Maryland. Ooh, do I want to go against Villanova? I'm gonna do it. So this is gonna be a risky pick. You guys ride with me with college basketball. It's gonna be a risky pick. They got Maryland minus 6. I'm not gonna go that far. I'm gonna go Maryland minus 2.5. So I got them winning by 3. Hopefully those picks hit. And I think I'm gonna leave that alone. So that's gonna be our college basketball for the day. So take a look at those. We got why Kennesaw said okay, no, sorry. Ignore those. Those are old. Okay. All right, here it goes. Technology, man. Okay, so we got St. John's -5 in college basketball, men's. We have the Miami Hurricanes money line, Rutgers -8, South Florida -2. Oh, you can do 2.5. So just do 2.5. Two and a half. And then let's do Maryland -2.5. So let's do South Florida -2.5 and Maryland -2.5. So basically, we got a big NFL Sunday. It's a lot of injuries going on. You can expect some upsets, even though I did do the spreads, how I did them. I would do single bets. I would do 2s and 3s because nothing is going to be perfect. 50 or 60% is doing great when you're betting. I think I'll go around about 65%, I would say. But the Giants, they switch quarterbacks, so look out for that against the BUCS. But I just believe in Baker Mayfield. The Dolphins in the Patriots game, we don't even got to talk about it. The Dolphins fighting for their life. They fight like an animal backing in the corner. Then you have the Vikings and the Bears. The thing about the Bears, I would have picked the Bears earlier in the year, but the Vikings are backed in the corner, even though they started hot, and the Bears are up and coming team, but they're struggling, and the Vikings not somebody you want to be fooling around with because of that defense. When you look at Kansas City, it's going to be business as usual against Carolina. You look at Detroit and the Colts are performing well, but they're playing musical chairs at quarterback, which I think is unnecessary. They should have sat Anthony Richardson and let him develop and then let him play instead of taking Flacco out as soon as he has one bad game after he had 2 or 3 good ones. A lot of these GMs and coaches, owners, they don't know what they're doing in the NFL. They need to hire me. Look at Dallas and you look at Washington. Dallas isn't a good team, but they're a talented team. So 10.5 points before kick, and Washington's went through some injuries off the field, on the field themselves. Then you got that rivalry between the Broncos and the Vegas Raiders. Let me pull that back up. This is probably why I stayed away from this. If you know anything about the Raiders and Broncos, and it's in Las Vegas. So they have the Vikings. They have the Broncos -5.5. If you want a money line, do the money line. It's only -260, but I can see the Raiders getting an upset in an ugly 13-10, 17-13 type of game because it's a rivalry. The Raiders' defense isn't great, but they do have pass rush and a couple DBs. And Antonio Pierce, he kind of gets in his own way sometimes with the quarterback thing, with Gardner Minshew, but I feel like, they're a scrappy team and they can get wins and rivalries. We saw that last night with the college football games with the Oklahoma and Alabama. I know they're not rivals, but they're kind of contentious. They got the same colors, same winning habits, a lot of, I think, double-digit national championships for both programs. It's competitive. You saw with the Ole Miss and Florida, they returned the favor from 2008. So with these rivalry games, conference games, division games, when people are familiar with you and it's a lot on the line, the Texas A&M, Auburn, that even applies to professionals. Because I kind of was taking a risk with that Seahawks and Cardinals thing, but I feel like the Seahawks don't really look at the Cardinals like that. And plus, they're at home and their backs against the walls. The Cardinals are kind of like smooth sailing right now, so they're due for a loss. As far as Green Bay and San Francisco, even though that's one of the biggest rivalries in NFL history, I feel like San Fran can keep it within 7.5, so they lose by a touchdown maybe. But that's pretty much my synopsis. I got to get out of here because I have some family duties as always, looking after grandmother. It is what it is. But you guys like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Ty24 Sports. Please donate to the Cash App. It's the holidays. My grandma need a coat. It's cold outside. My grandma need a coat. At $TY Rebel 22. Please donate to the Cash App. That's gonna be the show for the day. Look out for that college basketball. It is college basketball season, especially with Thanksgiving weekend coming up all week. We'll have big college basketball games. Matter of fact, let me bring up some college basketball games that you guys should look out for, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Because I've been promising I'm gonna get out of here. But I always extend the show a little bit longer than it should go. I'm like that pastor that sent around the collection plate after he said he was gonna stop preaching, but then he gets some more word. I got some more word for you. So look out for these college basketball games this week. It's not just NBA, college football. You got college football on every night except for Wednesday and Monday, of course, because that's NFL. But college basketball, Some big games. Today you got Wisconsin and Pittsburgh, both undefeated 6-0. I stayed away from that by choice. I just don't want to deal with that one. Tomorrow you got UConn and Memphis on Monday on 2:30. So I know down here in Miami a lot of the schools is out, but I'm like, why do they have a big game like that on 2:30 on a Monday? But Thanksgiving week they do things like this. 9 o'clock tomorrow night. They got number 4 Auburn against number 5 Iowa State. But that Memphis and UConn, two undefeated teams. UConn number 2 in the nation, a back-to-back champs looking for a third. You got Dayton and North Carolina at 11 o'clock after Monday Night Football. That's going to be on ESPN2. On ESPNU, you got number 4 against number 5, Iowa State and Auburn. Um, on Tuesday night, college basketball. And if you don't like college basketball, you should learn to like it, especially if you're a gambler. On TNT, because they're carrying college basketball since the NBA is going away from TNT. They got Oregon and Texas A&M at 4:30 on Tuesday. That's one to look out for. I like the Creighton and the San Diego State on TBS at 2 o'clock. Night game, you got Houston at number 7 against number 8, Alabama. Alabama's a ranked team in basketball and football. That's at 8 o'clock. Then you got Kansas, number 1 in the country, against number 12, Duke, on ESPN at 9 o'clock on Tuesday night. Then you got Rutgers and Notre Dame on TBS. Rutgers is ranked number 24. So it's all week, man. I'm not going to go through the whole schedule, but all week college basketball is tipping off. So look out for that. Make sure you put in those college basketball picks. That's a reliable sport. I'm telling you, girls and women and men's. College basketball, that's where you make your money at. So that's going to be the show for today. God bless. Put those picks in and like, share, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube. Ty24 Sports. Ty24 Sports. I'm out.